Okay, so the first step is to simplify. So in this problem, there are no like terms and there's no distributive property that can take place. So step one, we are going to skip. There's nothing to simplify. Step two, we are going to highlight the variable term. So I'm going to highlight where the variable term is. And because there's something next to it, I need to get rid of it because I'm trying to isolate this yellow term here. So we're going to subtract 2. So negative 8 minus 2 is negative 10. And now this variable term is all by itself. So step 3 is to divide. But because this is a fraction, this is 1/4, we know our rules with division of fractions that if we're dividing by 1/4 to both sides, so instead of dividing by a fourth to both sides like that, we are going to, since this is a fraction, multiply by the reciprocal, which is just 4. And then we'd have 4 over 4, which that's just 1t. And whatever we do to this side here, we have to do over here. So we need to multiply by this side over here by 4, or 4 over 1, same thing. So negative 10 times 4 is negative 40. Okay, another way we could do this problem is if you're like, I do not want this fraction right here in the problem, and you want to clear the denominator. You want to get rid of the fraction from step 1. You have to multiply both sides by the common denominator, the LCM, which in this problem there's only one fraction. So you need to multiply both sides by something that 4 can go into, like 8 or 4 itself. So if I multiply this side by 4, I need to multiply this side by 4. So then we'd have 4 goes into this 4 here once. And then we'd have 1 times 1 is just t. And then 4 times 2 is 8. And then negative 8 times 4 is negative 32. So now I need to get rid of that plus 8. So we're going to take away 8. And then we get negative 40. So if we want to start with the fraction, we have to multiply every single term in the equation by the common denominator, some number that this denominator, this 4, can go into. And as you can see, we get negative 40 here as well as here.